So obviously, talking about school, like I don't know about you. Well, I do know about you, but obviously I don't want to think like me and you. We weren't poor in school, but whereas there were certain kids that, and you notice it a lot more when you don't have a school uniform, because there was a lot of kids that walked in and they had the Levi's on and they had the brand new Nike trainers or Adidas trainers. We
weren't the richest and we weren't the poorest, so we were sort of in that middle ground.
Yeah, it's like so. But in terms of like, because I remember remember like the kickers and pods and all that kind of stuff. Like, but I don't ever remember
trainers at school. If you didn't have the right trainers, you might as well just be off. And I can remember
four stripes.
Yeah,
remember
poppers,
4-stripe poppers, or even worse, 2-stripe poppers.
I remember at school. I think it was I can't remember if it was primary school or secondary school. Mum got us some new trainers, and you had a list of trainers.
That was nice,
there could be Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Push, Mizuno back in the day. Puma. There's only a few you could get, and I can remember on a Sunday night.
Diodora.
My mum said, I've got you some new trainers for this new school year after 6-week-olds, and I thought, oh, no problem. Left it. I give her the name.
She treated you?
Yeah. Come to the Monday morning, and I had a look, and I thought, well, they're horrendous. They were like a no-brand white pair of trainers from the local factory shop in Egmont. I thought, if I go
whoa. Right, just before I worked at that factory shop when I was 16, so let's not take the piss, so come on.
I'm taking the piss, but they had some no-brand white trainers.
They did, yeah.
I thought, that'll be the end of my school life, probably the rest of my life, if I go to school in them. And I can't remember what I did in the morning. I think I went in the garden, and I got them soaked in the long grass in the garden. I just went, oh, Mum, they're all soaked. I have to use my old ones. And my mum said, don't worry, I'll sort it for you. And I thought, oh, God. It was like eating, I think it was like Crispies or something like Rice Krispies, eating, thinking, fuck, I'm not got to school then. Yeah. My mum said, I'll sort them out, I'll dry them for you. Well, my mum put them in the cooker to dry the trainers. And then she said, oh, John, I've had an accident. And they went like brown, like that colour, like this thing. So they went like a hint of brown. Shit. No brown trainers I had to go to school in. And I can remember like thinking,
did you go to school in them?
Yeah, I was going to school. I can remember thinking, I'd rather throw myself in front of these cars coming to get us than, because you know what happens in school.
I fucking leather, don't you?
I can remember a lad that we used to hang around with, and he bought a pair of Nicks.
Yeah.
And he
had a pair of Nicks.
Not for me at school. And to go to school, and I looked down and I thought, you're going to have a long day. As soon as he went in, I'd say people noticed him like 400 metres, like, fucking hell, Nicks, like that. I just thought, hey, you're on your own. We do the walk and that's it. Do you know what I mean? And you just think, fucking hell. Whereas now, like, all that wouldn't happen, would it? Be like, oh, how are you, Johnny? Like, oh, not great, shoes are burned.
Yeah, no, it's weird, like, because I don't want to get into the whole, like, I don't want to get, like, too deep, because it's not meant to be, like, too deep, it's just a crack. But I don't remember people being different in our school. Like, there was kids from very good backgrounds.
Yeah.
That were in our class, like, and some good look, like some half decent looking girls and stuff. Like it was always the half decent looking girls were always always seemed to be like from the better places. I don't know if there's something in that. It was just better breeding or whatever. But I don't remember too many. I don't remember like many gay kids or many like that. Like there didn't seem to be too many differences. Like and something else. I don't remember much bullying going on in our school.
I think they used to put games in place. Or found out where you were at school. So if there were like two teams pick and you're like whoever's picked last, he feels great. Yeah. And I used to always think that game we used to play in primary school just made you realise catch and kiss. Remember that game? No. Where if you like tig a girl, they've got to kiss you, and if they tig you. You've got to kiss them. I think that's when you start realising, maybe not going to be a playboy. Do you know what I mean? Like you start thinking, that's not my calling.
Just seeing Bobby running towards you.
You might as well be lying on the ground, no one's chasing you. Do you know what I mean? It was just sort of, I think a few games that they used to play, you think, that's sort of splitting people up.
Yeah.
I don't know. School was just a laugh. I just thought, I was gutted when I left. I was on a few, wasn't I? I used to, and he was like, well, you don't get good grades. I thought, well, you're just having a laugh.
Yeah. We didn't have the same parents though, did we, John?
No.
To be fair, I was putting the strict instructions. You fucking pass those grades, or you're out in your ass fucking quick snap. And I was out of my ass really quick. No.
Well, it's weird when you look back. You just, I just think it was quite funny. I don't look back and think, oh God, that was terrible. Or it shouldn't have happened. Or
you know what? And I know a thing. Like I've never looked back and thought, I wish I didn't have that laugh that day. I've never regretted having a good time at school. I know you can tell me, well, okay, well, I regret like not getting good grades and all that. But having said that, I mean, we left school 18, 19 years ago, and I know when people say like you grow up and you mature and all that. If you put me and you in a classroom now, we'd still get the same grades.
Yeah.
Because I just don't think we're just not built to be in a classroom learning stuff.
Some kids just are never going to learn. I knew that from my age about 9 or something like that. I was never going to be academic, so there's no point really flogging a dead horse. So you might as well just have a laugh while you do it. But I feel like kids these days are under that pressure. Whereas it'd be better if someone could say to a kid like, well, even if you don't get good grades, there's loads of jobs out. Richard Branson's just like, you know what I mean? Like you could explain to them like, oh no, you can still go on to. Whereas I think some people too much emphasis on like, oh, if I don't pass that, I'm going to be a freak.
Yeah, no. It's like school was. I mean, well, it wasn't hard. It wasn't difficult, but it was tough in certain ways, and like, but I don't know whether like a kid's still going out like for their first pint at 14 or 15.
That's what because I look at kids now, even ones that are like 21, 22, think, fuck, they're driving. I couldn't imagine like a 14-year-old walking in the bar now like we used to. We used to have a pair of cat jeans on, a pair of kickers, Ben Sherman on, looking about 8-year-old, and we're still getting served.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I must have been. I wasn't 16. I think I was 15. And I remember going into is it still open, the Blue Bell?
Blue Bell, yeah.
Blue Bell, yeah. And I remember going in there. Thankfully, I don't know her name, so I definitely can't blow her up.
Is this who chatted you up?
Well, she didn't chat me up, but it was a dinner lady in our school, and I had a drink in hand, and I just I necked it like I'm going to do now. I finished the drink off, and then as we were walking out to go to another pub, I just felt this hand on my stomach. I just rubbing my stomach, but just really, really seductively. If she'd have gone another inch up, she'd have been flicking the nipple, and but she was really and I thought, what the fuck's that? And I looked up, and it was a dinner lady from our school, and she was giving me the wink and giving me the eye, and I thought, I wonder if she knows, because I recognised her straight away, because you do, but obviously there's only 3 or 4 dinner ladies, but there's hundreds of kids, so obviously we knew them straight away. They probably didn't know us straight away, and you could see she was half cut. And I just remember rubbing my stomach, and I went I just walked out. But because I was stupid enough to tell a couple of people that we were out with.
You told me, didn't I? I think I told the whole town in about 8 minutes.
Well, I'll be honest right now. If you want something kept quiet, you might as well put it in the local fucking newspaper instead of telling John, because he will tell the world. And I remember going into school, I didn't feel too bad, but the dinner lady, everyone was going up to her going, "Are you feeling her pant?" And then you know how it works in school. It goes from she touched my stomach to, "Are you having an affair with the dinner lady? Are you?" Someone said that you did anal with the dinner lady, and it just goes horrendously bad.
But it's weird because did you start saying her after that, or was it after?
I didn't start saying her. Things led to fuck off.
Leading on dinner ladies.